Hi, welcome to Anges Pilates. So the Theraband is back due to popular demand. Remember, the color of your band depends on how strong you want it. So I'm using a red one today, so that's a medium to a heavy resistance. But just check wherever you purchase your Theraband from what the color means, and you can play along with the colors. You might want to buy two, so you start off with a lower resistance, and then you might want to work up to a heavier one. So we're going to start off holding the band a little wider than your shoulders. Remember, you can adjust your hand grip as to how hard or how easy you want the tension in the band. We're going to start off a little wider than hip, a lot wider than hip width. You're going to turn your toes out, and you're going to come, it's not a squat, it's a plie, so don't stick your buttock out. Make sure the weight's even through the center, and think of pressing your knees back towards your second and third toes. I'd like you to lift your chest, long spine. So breathing in, you're going to lift your arms up by your ears. Exhale, then slightly pull on the band as you lower to the chest. Breathing in, stay low in those legs. Exhale and lower. Now think about your abdominals here. As you lower your arms, drop your shoulders, and think of sliding your lower ribs towards your hip bones as you lower the arms. Breathing in and breathing out. One more here. Inhale and exhale. Now let's add the legs. We're going to straighten and we're going to bend. So straighten the arms as you straighten your legs, and see now if you can come a little deeper into that plie. Breathing in, we lift. Exhale and we lower. Dropping those shoulders away from your ears, sliding your ribs down towards your hip bones. Let's do 3 more. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more and lower. A little bit of a pull with that band to feel that resistance. Now we're going to come into some extension. So this time as you bend your knees, I want you to slide the band behind your back like you're shaving it, and lift your eye gaze. Then lifting up and lower down. Breathing in, exhale, lower, open your chest, open your ribs, lift your eye gaze. Slide the band up and down the spine, and then lower. And again, breathing in, exhale, press those knees back, widen your collarbones, open your chest. Beautiful extension for that upper spine. 3 more. Breathing in, exhale, open the chest, shave your spine. Up you come and lower. 2 more. Breathing in, pull the band, open the ribs, lifting up and lower. Last one. Breathing in, exhale, open the chest, up you come and lower. Beautiful. I'd like you to step in. This is our Pilates stance. So you're going to rock back, open your toes. When you open your toes, remember you're always opening from your hip joint, not your knees or your ankles. Take your band, just the base of your shoulder blades, where your bra line is, and soften the elbows. Remember, you want a little bit of tension in that band. The arm movement is forward. Lead with the elbows open, come back in, and lower. Now let's add the legs. So we're going to lift the heels. Open, a little bit of core, close, and lower. Breathing out. Make sure you're not giving me this. Don't let your arms go too wide. You want to keep them just in front of your shoulders. And the option, you don't have to lift the heels if you don't want to. Just a little bit of a balance challenge. Come in and lower. Let's do 3 more here. Reaching forward, open, close, and lower. 2 more. Lift up. Steady your eye gaze. Draw your navel up and in. 1 more. Open, close, and lower. Beautiful. Bring your feet together. Oops, I've got caught here. Are we going to keep the band? So you're going to keep the band behind in that bra line. Just bra line or the base of the shoulder blades. Bring your toes together. You're going to bend your knees and take your right leg out into what we call a lunge. And then you're going to come back in and tap it in. But we're going to add the arms at the same time. So we reach forward and slide in. Now remember, if you don't have enough tension in the band, you need to walk your hands up towards your chest. Make that band a little shorter. Watch the knee that's bending, tracking second and third toes. Slide the elbows in. Exhale and inhale. 3 more and in. 2 and in. Last 1 and in. Now take that leg back, bring the elbows in, and make sure your weight's in the middle. Lift those elbows. You're going to open out to the side. As you bring your arms in, I want you to tuck your tailbone under. Feel those abdominals. Drop the tailbone down, open. Exhale, tuck, navel to spine. And open. And again, breathing out and in. Lift that chest. Back heel is lifted. Front heel is grounded. Tuck and open. Tuck. You've got 5 more here. Breathing out and in. 4 more. Elbows are soft like you're hugging a big beach ball. 3 more and open. Feel that quad. Feel that openness through the front of that back hip. Last 1 and step in, elbows in. Repeating that sequence on the other leg. So leg goes back as we reach. Elbows slide in. Exhale and inhale. Breathing out and in. Watch that knee of that bent leg, tracking second and third toes. Lift that chest. 3 more and in. 2 and in. Last 1 and in. Take that leg back, bend your back knee and the weight's in the middle. Elbows are in. Lift those arms, we open. Now tuck your tailbone under as you draw the arms in. Lower the tailbone, so it's what we call a pelvic tilt. Feel the stretch through that quad, the back one. Feel that openness to that back hip. Tuck and open. Breathing out and in. 5 more here. Tuck and open. 4. 3 more. Tuck and open. 2. Lift that chest. Last 1 and step in. Beautiful. Release your bands. We're now going to stand on the band. So take the band, the edge of the band. Pop your feet hip distance apart. And you want even length on the band on each side. And I'd like you to take a squat. So weight is in your hips and your heels. Your knees are over your toes. Choke up on the band. We want it quite tight. We're working the biceps. So sink into those hips. You're going to curl and you're going to extend. Drop your shoulders, breathing out and in. Navel to spine. Now think about your pelvis. Tuck your tailbone slightly under. It's not a pelvic tilt, but a slight tucking of that tailbone to protect your lower spine. Elbows tuck in. 5 more. 5 and extend. 4, 3 more, navel to spine. Last 1, let's add the legs. We straighten. It would help if I got it right. And we bend. That feels better. Straighten and bend. Squeezing the buttocks at the top. Weight in your heels. Tuck those elbows. Lift that chest. 5 more here. 5 and straighten. Make sure that band is tight. 3 more. Bend and straighten. 2 and straighten. Last 1 and straighten. Beautiful. Take your 1 foot out. Now you want 1 short band, 1 long. The short band, the foot is in the band and the hand is on the hip. The other foot is underneath your hip, so in like a squat position. And you've got a bit of length in the other band because we're going to be moving that arm. But for now, just place it on your hip. Come into your squat position. Tuck your tailbone under slightly. Now we're going to lift that leg out and bring it in. Lifting it out and in. Navel to spine. Lift that chest. Feel that resistance in the band. 5 more, and bend. 4, and bend. 3 more. 2. Last one, let's put it together with the arm. So we're going to reach up, and we're going to lower down. Lifting up. Now watch your wrist here. Don't break it as you pull on that band. Weight shifts onto the standing leg, then into the center. Don't pop that left hip. 5 more. Reach and lower. 4 more and lower. It's 3, 2 more. Lift. Last one. Let's hold it here. Little pulse of the legs, soften your standing knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, a little bit balance. 2, hold it, and release everything down. Beautiful. Let's change. So place your other foot in the band. Make sure that's the short side of the band. Place it in the arch so you've got it really on the mat. Hand up, other hand on your hip, and make sure both feet are underneath your hips. Come into that squat position. Ready for the leg. Make sure the band's quite tight. We lift up and we bend. Reaching into the band and lower. So you're going to feel the work on that stabilizing glute, the one that doesn't have the band. That's the one doing all the work. Reaching and bend. 5 more. Lift and bend. 4 more and bend. 3 and bend. 2. Last one, hold it here. Now we're going to put it together with the arm. So we reach and we lower. Extend. Oh, and each side's going to feel different. Reach and bend. Keep the hand on the hip. Try not to break the wrist. Squeezing that buttock, lifting off your hip. 5 more. 5 and lower. 4, bend. 3, lift that chest. Long spine. 1 more. Hold it here. Little pulses. 10, 9. Grow taller. Soften your standing knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Beautiful. Change your legs now. Pop your foot in the band, and we're going to turn around. So you're in a lunge position. Take that leg back and choke up on the band a bit. Straighten that back leg and sink into that front leg and bring your elbows in. Pitch that weight forward, triceps. We extend and bend. Feeling that resistance in the band. If you don't have enough, choke up on the band. Extend and bend. Try and lift your back thigh. Energize your back leg. 5 more here. 5 and bend. Tuck that tailbone under slightly. Lift your chest. 2 more. Are you breathing? Last one, hold it here. Palms face in. Little pulses back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a look. Take the arms out. Palms face down. And then bring them back behind you. To the T. And take it back. 3, and take it back. 4, navel to spine. 4 more. Out. Feel that supporting glute, the one you're standing on. Ooh, it's working hard. 2 more. Lift that chest. Are you breathing? Last one. Take it back, and up you come. Whole thing on the other side. So take the foot, put it in the band, lunge back. Check this knee, guys, tracking right on top of that ankle, second and third toes. Make sure you've got enough resistance. Remember, you can change the resistance at any time. Put your weight forward, tuck your elbows in. Triceps, back and in. Lifting that chest, navel to spine. Don't lock your elbows, but you want a long arm. 5 more, and in. 4, palms face in. 3, 2 more. Tuck your tailbone under. Last one, hold it here, and we pulse. 10, 9, palms face in. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, watch the change. We come to the T, palms down, and we take it behind. Up and behind. A little tougher now on that second side. Lift your chest. Up, take it back. 5 more. Palms down, palms face in. 4, navel to spine. 3, 2 more. Lift and back. 1 more. Up and back. Good job. Well done. You still need your band. Let's lower to the floor, but in a roll down. Breathing in, lift your chest. Exhale, let your head hang. And let's roll all the way down to the floor. Beautiful. Just tuck your one leg under, then the other one, and take a seat. Keep your band close. Nice big shoulder roll. And we're going to roll all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Feel the lower back, middle back, and then your upper back. Land your head. Bring your feet in. So guys, just remember your Pilates neutral pelvis here. Little pocket of air between that lower back and the mat. And your pubic bone and your 2 hip bones should be on the same level. I'd like you to take your band. I'd like you to fold it in half, just so it doesn't flap in your face. And you're holding it a little wider than your shoulders, a little bit of tension in that band. Float your one leg tabletop than your other one. Feel the support now of the lower back on the mat, but you're still in neutral. A little bit of tension in the band, shoulder blades are on. On your next exhale, tap your toes. And then lift. Let's change. Breathing out and in. Now the key here is your lower back. Make sure it's not lifting off. Make sure that belly button isn't popping out, and keep the bent knee. No weight on your toes. Let's do 2 more singles here. Press away from your hands, press them away from each other. Tension in the band. A little more now, let's lower both legs. A little bit more intense on those lower abdominals. Make sure you're not lifting that lower back. Make sure you're not popping that navel. Exhale, tap and lift. And yes, you will feel your quads. You will feel your hip flexors. They're working hard. 4 more. The key though, lower back must stay on the mat. 3 more. Shoulder blades on. 2 more. Tap and lift. 1 more. Stay here. Keep the tension in the band. Now a little bit more, we're going to take the arms above the body, but check in, make sure you haven't given me this. So you want tension in the band, but drop your shoulders and you want to feel your lower spine on the mat. Keep the tension in the band. Single legs, tap and lift. Check in guys, no lower back. So if you have a back issue, this might not be for you. So come back to here, yep. Otherwise you overhead. Shoulders back and down, lower back is on. Let's do 2 more here. Exhale and inhale. 1 more. Now let's try both legs. Lower, a little harder now because the body lever is longer. Keep the tension in the band by pushing your hands away from each other. Make sure that belly button isn't popping out. I want you to pull it down and towards your spine as you lower your legs. 4 more. Exhale and inhale. 3 more, tap and lift. 2 more, tap. Last one, tap and lift. Bring your arms back up and just take a release. Hug your thighs towards your chest. Beautiful. Rock from side to side. Straighten out to our Pilates 100. We're going to use the band. So take your band, make sure it's wide. Float one leg, then the other one. Place your band on your shin bones. Pilates 100. I want you to pull on the band so you've got resistance. Now you're pumping here. Make sure you're not doing this, yeah? Your upper body is lifted. You're in this position. 100 breaths is a long time. So if you're starting to fatigue through your neck, I'd like you to land your head. Always make sure wherever you are with your upper body, your lower back is on the mat. So let's pull on the band. Breathe in, nod your chin. Exhale, curl up. Drop your shoulders. Are you ready? We're pumping. Here's the breath. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2. Keep those legs still. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3. Shoulders down. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3. Halfway. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you lift higher? 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 40 more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2. Last 20. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4. Last 10. Higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4. Hold the band still. Lift your chest higher. Keep breathing and release. Well done. Hug your thighs in. Gentle rock from side to side and breathe. Hold the back of the legs, nod your chin. Couple of rocks back and forth. And let's roll up. Coming into a kneeling position. So I'd like you to take your band wide on the mat. It's quite awkward to get into this. So on your knees first. Hold the edge of the band and bring your front leg into the middle of the band. Make sure your toes are off and your heel is off, and you've got your hands right on the edge of the band. Bring your leg behind you, and you want all your weight on the band. Make sure you've got it, otherwise when you push your leg into the band's going to flip out and it might flip onto you and it'll be a bit sore. So shoulders above your wrists, knees underneath your hips, shoulders back and down. Now a few things I want to preview before we start. We're going to be pushing the leg out. What you're going to do is you're going to lean. That's no good. You need to stay right in the center. And when you lift your leg, you might give me this with your lower back. That's no good either. You need to keep your spine long. Lift your navel up and in and don't arch your back. Use those abdominals to stabilize. We're going to float the leg off. Are you ready? Exhale, we push out. Inhale and in. Breathing out. Keep everything square and still. Navel up and in. Beautiful. Exhale. You've got 5 more. Out and in. 4 more and in. 3. 2 more. Make sure you're not leaning. Last one, hold it here. You're going to tap the toes and lift. Now be mindful, as you lift your leg, make sure you're not arching that lower back. Slide the tips of those shoulder blades into an imaginary back pocket. Navel up and in. 5 more. 5 and lower. 4 and tap. 3. Feel those glutes. Hold it here. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it and come in. Oh, and you should feel that stabilizing glute. Now let's put the foot in the band just to change sides and take your other leg out. If you lost the band, just reset. Shoulders above your wrists, knees underneath your hips, shoulders back and down. Flatten your toes, lift your leg just off. Harder the second time around. Push and in. Push and in. Navel to spine. Don't arch your back. Breathe. Exhale and inhale. 5 more. Out and in. 4 and in. 3. Keep square. 2. Hold it here. We tap and lift. Make sure you're not arching your back as you lift your leg. Rather keep the leg low if you're arching or opening your hip. 5 more. Keep your hips square. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it here. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8. Are you breathing? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it and lower. Beautiful. Well done. Take the band away. Let's just press back into child's pose. Knees wide, toes together. Anchor your sit bones. Lower your forehead and breathe into the stretch. Beautiful. Feel the release of the lower spine here. Spread your fingertips and feel the stretch from the top of the scapula right down to your tailbone. Beautiful. Coming up. Now we're going to take the band into the base of the shoulder blades or where your bra line is. Make sure it's quite tight because we're going to be using the whole body. So come onto all fours, choke up on the band, take one leg out and then the other. Make sure your arms, your hands are a little wider than your shoulders. You're going to lower down and push up. Option is here. Down and up. We're aiming for 10. Lower, this is 3 and up. 4 and up. 5, push. 5 more and up. 4, push. 3, push. Breathe. 2, push. 1 more, hold, push. Beautiful. Land your knees. Take the band away. Press back, child's pose. Take a moment to catch your breath. Heart rate should be up. Walk those fingertips away and relax into the stretch. Coming up, I'm just going to finish off with some lateral flexion. So I'd like you to sit on your band. Make sure you've got even length on each side. If this isn't comfortable for you, option is here, or extend your legs. Make sure the band's quite tight. Lift your chest, long spine. Breathing in, we lift up. Exhale, you lean to the side. Make sure you're not giving me this. Ground your sit bones. Come back to the center and lower. 1 more. Breathing in, lift. Exhale and lean. Come back to the center. Remember, be careful as you lower because you have resistance. Change sides. Long spine and lean. Back to the center. Control the lowering. Think about lengthening. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Come back to the center and lower. Good job, guys. If you have any questions, send me an email and I hope to hear from you. Bye for now.